Unfortunately, the biggest secret to catching fish in the summertime is just getting up really early, getting on the water in the dark, and trying to catch fish before it gets too hot. So I decided to drive up and meet my buddy Jacob, and him and I were going to try to get out right as the sun was coming up. All right, beautiful morning, a little bit of wind. Jacob and I are about to see if we can get on some redfish, snook, tarpon, big trout, big everything. We're gonna start off on the pole. I'm gonna push Jacob around first and let him whip around a topwater and see if we can get on a big snook or a big red first thing. Oops, stealth. Beautiful. Gosh, I love, like, even when you're running a 4-stroke and it's super quiet, you turn the engine off and you're like, oh, gosh, now that's quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, sheesh. Multiple big blobs. Ooh, we like that, Jacob. We like that. Oh, Jacob. Jacob. Jacob Jenkins, come on, brother. It's loose. It is loose. It has to be everything, man. There's jack, I bet there's snook, trout, redfish, sharks, tarpon. Jacob's retying and it is absolutely going down. Ooh, that was a school of fish right there. That wasn't mullet. Big headwake school coming at us from about 75 yards away. Like, those aren't mullet, that's a school of game fish. See that way up in front of us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop down for a second and film this coming at us. Dude, I mean, that was just a school of freaking behemoths coming at us. I don't know if they were jack or redfish, probably jack, but I mean, I wish I just couldn't get down from the platform fast enough. It was literally like a tsunami coming at us.
If you want to try to double up, I don't mind if you throw some cast.
Okay.
There's a lot of fish around here.
Yeah. Yeah.
This feels heavy. Nice little jack overall right there, baby. Dude, they freaking choke these things.
Dude, even though he's like, you know, like an 8-pounder or whatever, that was like a tsunami tidal wave of fish coming at us.
Let's go.
Either snook or a redfish just laying right there against the bank. Huge, like balled up grass flat where it's like only a couple inches deep pretty much because the grass is so high up in it.
I remember the snook I got right there. Back out of the water.
That's snook. Or it's a trout, but for the trout, it's huge. It's the snook, it's a good one. Oh, just saw that headway cruising right down the bank. Or I could be wrong in all accounts, and this might be a redfish.
Watch out for the hole behind
Okay. It's a, pretty sure it's a redfish. I'm a man of conflicted arguments here. Oh, gotta work them. It is a redfish. Nice one too. Not a huge one, but I just saw a headway cruising right down the bank and just, I mean, dropped it in front of his nose. Oh, Daddy, stop it. Gosh, he is being very, very angry around the boat. What a morning already, man. Let's see if we can get a paw on this guy. He's hooked pretty good.
Oh, okay. Little guy, I want you to know, in 2 months you can no longer be kept.
So we're keeping you today. Beautiful redfish start the morning for me right there. Probably 22-incher if I had to guess, maybe 24. One of my favorite fish to catch, maybe just because I don't get to catch them all that much. But oh, I think we're gonna have a day today. Sling topwater around, maybe some lures, and if it gets tough and we're not catching fish like we are already, get some finger mullet and really just go absolutely hog wild on them. Okay, here's ready to rock and roll. There's a lot of fish to be had.
I'm gonna pretend that bucket over there that you caught off of is a culvert.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say something about it. I literally been waiting.
That's what I thought when you first threw on it.
All right, I'm gonna basically thin it. Oh Lord. I don't think I've ever thrown the fly rod in your boat before.
I think you have. I think you have. No, the fly rod is.
Fly fishing can be like super deadly if we get a chance to sight cast some redfish or snook, because you can land so gently, you know?
Yeah. And then after that, he's like, and I only have like an inch. I'm like, no, you have a lot of room back there.
Does he have fitted clubs?
Huh?
Oh, there's a big fish. Oh my God, it came off. Oh, damn it. He like started swimming at me, and I really did not have that good of a hook set into him. That was a very heavy fish.
Yeah, he seems like he turned right at
Oh, he like turned his head directly into us, and I lost tension on him when I was trying to pull. All right, fellers, it's game time. We got some perfect silver mullet. Took us a long time to catch them with the amount of bait that's around, but bared down through the net for about 30 minutes, and we got, you know, a dozen or so. If we need to restock, we will. We got them hooked right through the nose. When I'm pitching them a lot, I like to go for the nose hook. They keep alive a lot longer. If I was sitting still, I would then hook them right above the anal fin and just let them swim around. But we're gonna be doing a little bit of pitching and flipping with these along the mangroves, so we wanna be able to just let them swim along. We're walking the dog right there, and then we'll pick up and flip, flip, flip. Gimmies.
Well, thing is like.
Oh, got the tarpon, I think.
Yeah, it is. It wasn't a bad one. Oh!
Oh!
That was sick.
I could have totally been my 8-year mullet earlier.
Yeah.
Darn.
That was actually dope. You almost just jumped right. I literally could have like reached out and grabbed.
I'm like, Jacob, why didn't you lip them? I'm very glad that fish didn't land on the boat. That would have been freaking chaos. Big shark right here.
He's on it.
Oh, that is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Oh my!
I'm so glad he did not get hooked. I thought that was like a 4-foot shark. That was like a 110-pound bull shark.
That's a big shark. I saw his mouth come out of the water,
Dude,
and I was like, oh my.
You know
word.
what like is kind of freaky? All yesterday, or 2 days ago, when I went paddleboarding, I literally walked this entire bank.
You walked
because it was so windy, I couldn't make any freaking headway paddling, so I walked like half of like.
That was a big shark.
He was so much bigger than I thought he was.
Well, you threw on him and I saw him turn. I was like, okay, it's like a small.
I thought it was like a
shark.
5-foot, like 60, 70-pound shark, and it was like, oh no, this thing's like 120
He
pounds.
opens his mouth and I was like, yeah, you ain't catching that shark with that.
My bait caster. Oh man.
He was gonna take all your line.
Yeah, that was he started swimming at the boat real fast, and I was very glad he didn't hook.
Rod,
Oh yeah, he might have just
because
dunked
he
me.
just went right under the boat.
Well, oof, long hot day out here. Started out really hot this morning, had some action on and off, blew a chance on the fly rod, jumped the tarpon, had a massive bull shark eat a mullet. You know, it's kind of how it is in the summer days. Like, you just have to get an early start to even have a chance to catch fish. And to be honest, like, we probably should have just fished super, super hard first thing in the morning, and around 10 been like, great, we're done. It's around 12 o'clock now. I think we might try to go sneak and play some golf. We'll see if we have time. Where my boys at, you know? You good? Boats in the golf course parking lot. First time for everything.